As I peruse the stately gardens, one cannot help but realize that it is very modern in terms of on the last 200, 300 years this building was created. As we look at the garden itself, it has a lot of accents of a late 18th century European garden. As you can see over here, we can see that the actual icons in terms of that are on the fountain are all, I would actually say, like they look like Greek that I would find in Italy. And when I think about this palace, um, the Ottoman Empire filled a lot of the gap of power in Europe from the years roughly 1400 until like the 1800s. Part of the value of this palace and all palaces generally is to do two things: to show the consolidation of power and how rich and powerful any given monarch was, but at the same time to also show the way that they were going to try to progressively bring things forward. In many senses, this would actually really be kind of emblematic of a European palace in the late 18th century, which also says a lot about the ruler's ideas. That the Ottoman Empire was a very, very powerful and distinct and diverse empire with lots of different ideas, and truly amazing. I mean, that's just beautiful. In terms of sculpture, that's quite amazing. It was made in Paris in 1864. Yep, okay, there's an icon. It's right at the bottom. There. Amazing. This is the proper heritage of all great works of art on earth, that the youth may be able to see and revel in these things and understand the world a little bit better. In terms of history in Europe at this time, we had been coming out of the end of the Enlightenment. And with it came a certain splendor for life, that things should not be as dark and dreary as the Middle Ages, and rather there should be a constant celebration of life. And this palace stands as a midway point, and I feel like in some senses really is emblematic of some ideas within Turkish culture. That is on one hand European, on the other hand Middle Eastern, and uniquely its own. As you can tell from many of the different reliefs found within it, these are Greek columns, either of Ionic, Doric, or Corinthian style. And at the same time, if you actually look into the end works, I mean, the amount of sculpture that it took to keep and maintain really is quite amazing. But at the same time, it has the interlocking patterns that you would find most prevalent in Islamic art. Very beautiful. Although my ability to understand which types of trees they are, based off my knowledge of generally how palaces tend to be when it comes to their gardens, these trees probably either A, exhibit an ability to extract resources from around the world, or they are actually emblematic of different regions within Anatolia proper.